Buck. Hello? Oh, there you are. Didn't see you there. Yes, it's me, Jay here, back again after another super long hiatus, but fear not, I am back once again, and this time I am most definitely here to stay. So, just give me a sec and we can get started. Okay, so here we are again. I am back home in my room because as of May 2nd, school is out and I am off on my summer vacation. And I have quite a few things to update you all on. First off, I'd like to say sorry about the lack of light. It's early evening as I'm filming this right now, but I digress. Let's get started on the material. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering exactly what have I been doing all of this time. I mean, it's been almost 7 weeks since my last video, and it's my second major long hiatus that I've taken in the past 4 months or so. I mean, I only made 2 videos between the 2 hiatuses, so yeah, I have a lot to catch you guys up on. But before I get to all of that, I'd say it'd be fair just to explain to you all why exactly I went on those hiatuses to begin with. The most obvious reason being my workload. Things got kind of insane over the course of this past semester, and even after dropping one of my classes, it still got really busy for me. Although I understand that that's kind of a cop-out because I definitely had free time, but I was spending it doing other things, trying to be productive, and much as I wanted to make a new one of these videos, I just didn't get around to it. But there are other reasons why I took that long break too. You see, I've been doing this since September of 2010, and back then it was something completely new to me. I had never really done anything like this before, and it was fun, it was enjoyable. Back when I started giving my first review, I was just kind of winging it, but then after that, I developed a pretty good system where I would talk about the plot and the actors, and then I would give some pros and cons, and then just deliver my final rating. And I think that worked well for a while, kept people interested, and I kept talking, giving a lot of detailed thoughts and information, and I enjoyed that. I thought it worked really well at the time. Eventually, I began branching out with my videos, putting up some school projects and other stuff, which I think at the time my viewers weren't really expecting because I had mostly been doing movie reviews, so I think that kept their interest up. The problem is that because I was getting into all the new stuff, the whole movie review thing was getting a bit stale to me, and even though I still wanted to get them out there, I still knew I had things to say about the films I was watching, I was getting a lot less timely with them. In some cases, I didn't get them out until like 4 weeks after I'd seen it, and who wants to watch it then? I mean, I still had my followers watching them, but I could definitely tell people were losing interest. Much as I tried to keep my reviews fresh and interesting, the view counts just were nowhere near as high as they had previously been. And for a while, it was getting kind of depressing. I mean, I got my Sherlock Holmes 2 review out only a week after it came out, and that has been one of my least watched reviews to date. So like I said, people were losing interest, and because of that, I started to lose interest. It wasn't as fun for me anymore, and because of that, I just got a little depressed about it, so I decided to take a break altogether. On the plus side, I had started to do a lot more new stuff during that time, which I really enjoyed. Even so, my workload was piling up, and I just didn't have the motivation anymore. However, I began to notice during that time that a lot of my previously watched videos were starting to go up in views. I mean, I know that generally happens, but there was definitely an increase. I don't know if it was just because I had so many more videos out or that my number of viewers had risen, but that was kind of uplifting for me and it kind of started to re-spark my interest. Granted, in that time, I have still only made like 2 other videos, but I do have a lot of stuff planned that I really want to do, and now I'm really starting to get that motivation back. So thank you, viewers. You're letting me know that you want to see my videos, and that really ups my spirits. That sounded kind of corny. But anyway, now that we got all that cleared up, let's get to the updates. Now, in keeping with the subject of movie reviews, I have managed to see 2 films between my last video and now, those being American Reunion and The Avengers. And these are definitely films that I want to talk about. I feel I have a lot to say. Now, I realize American Reunion came out the beginning of April and now it's mid-May, but that's okay because it's my channel and I can talk about what I want. As for how I want to do that, I think I'll just make a video as a double review talking about both films, and I feel that will save time and so I can get on to some of my new stuff that I really want to do. Another thing that a lot of you who've been following my videos may remember is my novel, which I have been working on a lot. I've been devoting a lot of time to that, and it's coming along very nicely. I currently have 10 chapters outlined, and I'm really excited. This is something I've really developed a passion for. Plus, I've continued redesigning my characters for it, and I do still intend to make a poster. I'm even planning a video in which I will be covering information on the novel in much greater detail than I've gone into. I've given the basic premise and some other details, shown the cover page that was originally going to be for the comic, but I really want to talk a lot more about this, and I will also be showing a lot of my artwork. That'll consist of the various designs and information on the 8 main characters, but I may make even more videos talking about supporting characters after that, but I'm really going to show you the process of how I came up with this whole thing and where I started out to where I am now. Let's just say you'll get to see how I went from doing stuff like this to the comic form like this, all the way up to my redesigns like this. So that's just one more thing that both you and I have to look forward to. Now, my computer is about to run out of power, so I'm going to have to split this vlog into 2 parts. So, see you in number 10.5, and trust me, it's not going to take 7 weeks this time around. Peace.